And when I look back at 2021, I would say that I was really chaotic. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. It's been a while. It's so weird to talk in front of the camera. I think I used this camera almost 8 months ago, so I'm so sorry if I'm being a little bit awkward, but I wanted to make this video to reflect on my year and also have some New Year's resolution for 2022. And fun fact, 22 is my favorite number, so I'm really excited for the upcoming year. Let's get started. First of all, I want to talk about my medical school because I graduated in May of this year and I want to make a whole separate video about that, but it was something that was of course really special. Just to be done with medical school is amazing, and to celebrate it with my family was, I think, more special. I would say. And second thing is my step 1 and step 2 CK exam, because I've done those 2 exams in 2021, and I did those exams because I want to, keep my options open when it comes to choosing a residency program. And I also did the OET English exam. Did that one in Berlin, by the way. I did it in July, but I want to post a video about that one as well. Doing those 3 exams in 2021 was hectic, stressful, but I'm really happy that I did it. And with that, also traveling alone. It was the first time this year that I was traveling alone. I went to Paris for my step 2 CK, and I also went to Berlin for my OET exam. So traveling alone was something that I always wanted to do. And although Paris and Berlin aren't really that far from the Netherlands, it was still really nice to just travel alone. And I realized that I really love to travel alone. So that's something that I'm going to continue to do in the upcoming years. Also, something that I think about when I think about 2021 is that I really pushed myself, but also I have been in a lot of dilemmas, I would say. Let me give an example. I did my step 2 CK in August. Wasn't really ready for that exam, but I also had a deadline. So I didn't know if I had to push through. You have the mindset of, grinding it out, don't quit. So I had the dilemma of doing that exam or not doing the exam. So if I did that exam and I failed, it would have a big impact if you're going to apply for residency in the United States. You want to push through and you don't want to quit, but also you have to be responsible to know the things that you are able to do. I just trusted my gut intuition and just did it, but it was really hard. I had a lot of tough dilemmas in 2021. It was something that I never thought about, that, pushing through might be more harmful. And also something that I'm not really proud of is that I was more selfish in 2021. And that's of course because I had to graduate medical school. I did all those exams, and those exams I had to, invest a lot of my time in. So I didn't have a lot of time to spend with friends or even family, and I think that's even worse. I found that the time that I was spending with family, I was annoyed that I didn't spend that time studying. I don't know, it was just a reality check, because one day I was like, what are you doing? Spending time with your family is more important during this moment. This is the time that you're not getting back. I think that's the time that I realized that I was being too selfish, and that I really had to reflect and really, realize what's more important to me. And of course that's family. I was really selfish. Of course sometimes you need to be a little bit selfish by taking a step back, because you have to study for things. And something that I'm proud of, because I feel like not everything that I did was terrible, but something that I was proud of was that I focused on one thing at a time. So for example, during that moment I was focusing on my exam, but with that, I didn't have a lot of time to spend on YouTube. And although I felt really horrible, because I really love YouTube and I really love editing and talking to a camera, it was really hard to make that decision. But I had to make that decision, because otherwise I was doing way too many things at the time. I needed to give 100% to everything that I was doing, and I couldn't do that. So I had to take a step back from YouTube and focus on one thing at a time. And I think that's the best decision that you could ever make. So purely focusing on one thing at a time is so important, and I'm so happy that I did it. And when I look back at 2021, I would say that I was really chaotic, just like this video. When it came to routines, I didn't really have a routine. I was sleeping late. I could easily sleep at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Although I was really successful in the things that I was doing, for example with the exams, it was pure chaos and not in a good way. So I'm really hoping that I get the routines back in 2022. It also had a, toll on my mental health, of course. First month of 2021, I was, focused on the exams. I was stressed, but I wasn't really reflecting on my own emotions. But I think the second half of 2021, so after September, I would say, I had more time, and that was the moment that I reflected more. It was a good thing, especially now that I'm also reflecting on, this year. It can be confronting, but it's really good. Just have a time for yourself to process all those things. So let's just go to the things that I want to achieve in 2022. The first thing that I need to have is a routine. Especially my sleeping schedule has to change, and luckily I'm starting a new job in January, so that will help me to have a better routine as well. And the second thing is to just continue focusing on one thing at a time when it comes to the big things. Of course, I would say that it's good to have small things that you want to accomplish, but when it comes to big things, you have to focus on one thing at a time. So when it comes to the big thing, I would say that YouTube is something that I am going to focus on, so I'm really happy about that. So stay tuned for more videos, and I hope that I can reach 10k subscribers at the end of this year. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. It will help me to reach this goal. And also, just like I said, be less selfish, so spending more time with friends and family. And something that I really want to do is I want to do, fun things. Go to escape rooms, do karaoke, go ice skating. Those are things that I haven't done in a while. And unfortunately, we're in a big lockdown in the Netherlands, so everything is closed. But when things are opening up again, that's something that I really want to do. Just fun things. And the last thing is go to the gym more often. I was actually doing that in October and November, but unfortunately the gyms are closed now. But I'm not really that motivated to exercise at home. But I'm going to search for some fun home exercise videos on YouTube. And I'm going to exercise 3 or 4 times a week. And also lastly, I want to run a 5k this year. And I don't like running, but that's something that I always said that I wanted to do. So this is the year that I'm going to do it. I will reflect on this video at the end of next year and see if I did it. So those are my goals. I know this video I was rambling a lot, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm really happy that I'm back. I am really excited to make more videos. I'm also really excited to post every single week. I'm going to post 1 time a week at least, and hopefully more. Comment down below what type of videos you want to see from me. And also I would love to know your New Year's resolution, or if you don't agree with New Year's resolution, also comment that. I would love to know your opinion. If you like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It would help me a lot. And also subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. I'm really happy to say that. Bye.